Let's make the perfect seafood boil. In a pot of boiling water, go in with these spices listed on the screen. Add 1 bulb of onion, 1 orange, 1 lemon, some corn and some baby potatoes. This brand is so creamy. Cover and allow to cook for 15 minutes before you go in with your washed eggs. Once you add the eggs, allow that to cook for an extra 10 minutes before you scoop everything out of the liquid. If you don't have chicken stock saved in your fridge, save some of this liquid, you'll need it later. Today's special hug is for Mona Lisa watching from Nigeria. I'm glad you love the recipes. Please let me know where you're watching from so I can send you a hug in my next video. Now that is out of the way, I'm going to grease this pan with a bit of olive oil. Once it heats up, I'll go in with some cut up sausages just like this and then toss it around for about 3 to 4 minutes to give it a bit of texture. Once I achieve that, I'm going to scoop it out. In that same pan, go in with plenty of chopped onion and garlic. I lost some of the clip where I was adding the garlic, but I added a lot of garlic. I minced it in this chopper. Now once I fried that for about 3 minutes, I went in with some unsalted butter. Make sure your butter is unsalted because seafood by itself can be salty, so you don't want to add extra unnecessary salt. Okay, next go in with all of these spices that I have listed on the screen. Squeeze in the juice of 1 lemon and 1 orange as well. I love the orange addition, it gives it this sweetness balance. Now I'm going to add some chicken stock. If you don't have that, add the liquid I asked you to save earlier and let this come together for about 2 to 3 minutes before you take it off the heat. I'm using the oven method for the seafood boil. Over here I've got some oven bags which I'm going to load the seafood in. Now first I'm going to start with the uncooked seafood, which are the crab legs, the lobster tails, some shrimps, and then I'm going to add the sausages as well before you go in with the corn. Just like that, load everything up in that bag and then pour in our deliciously made sauce. Once everything is in there, I like to shake it up a bit so that the sauce mixes well with all the seafood we have in there, and then double bag it just in case. You don't want this to burst in the oven, but this bag is quite sturdy and it is BPA free. I also like to give it a bit of slit just in case. Now I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees. I let this go for 20 minutes and after 20 minutes our seafood is ready. Now I'm going to plate this and it is time to dig in. If you have some of the sauce saved, which I did, you can serve that separately as your dipping sauce and enjoy. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.